Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As you are welcome here. Visitor, friend, or longtime member, you are welcome here. With little children, or your partner, or alone, we joyfully welcome you here. You are welcome here as believer or doubter, as joiner or loner. You are welcome here. Feeling a part of us or not, full of energy or not, seeking a vision or a rest, you are welcome to join us as you are. We acknowledge that we are in the Aboriginal territories of the Salish, Nez Perce, Blackfeet, and Anishinaabe people who shared the Helena Valley as hunting grounds. The indigenous story of the Helena Valley began long before the arrival of Europeans. We honor those who walked here before us. We honor the path they have shown us in caring for this place for generations to come. We strive for justice and fair relations with their descendants. Now we'll have the chalice lighting. It's in your order of service. We light our chalice in the hope that our conversations today will move us toward greater understanding and commitment to equity, with confidence that creative ideas, enthusiasm, and commitment will rise from our time together and help us achieve our goals. Now we have a song, Love is Our Spirit. It's going to be performed by Mackenzie Jones. It was written by our own Judy Fjell.
Love is a spirit to... Everyone can sing with me. Page 53.
Page 53 of the Opening Your Heart songbook.
Thank you. And you're welcome to stand and join if you're well and able. Love is a spirit, it's who we are. Serving others is what we do. Love is the spirit that guides us. Serving others is what we do. I will stand beside you, sit beside you, join arms and walk beside you, laugh and cry and dream with you too. For love is a spirit, it's who we are. Serving others is what we do. Love is a spirit, it's who we are. Serving others is what we do. Love is the spirit that guides us. Serving others is what we do. I will stand beside you, sit beside you, join arms and walk beside you, laugh and cry and dream with you too. For love is a spirit, it's who we are. Serving others is what we do. Thank you.
And next we will have our offering, if Sam and Mara wouldn't mind assisting. Thank you for your gifts this day and for all the gifts of action that make this community possible. If you are visiting, please remain our guest. Your presence is your gift to us. Following the collection, we will sing Thank You for Your Loving Hearts from the Open Your Heart songbook. Here you are, guys. I got it.
Good morning. As you know, the board is kind of conducting this service, and we promised to keep it short so we can get on to lunch, so we can get on to the annual meeting, so we can get out of here at a reasonable time today. So I have a couple of short things. A couple of very short readings. One's more of a poem. And I was going to add something at the beginning about how we talk about new beginnings, but you know, the planet just keeps going around the sun, and we mark the solstice and we mark the perihelion when the sun is closest, or the earth is closest to the sun. And they're all different dates. And then, of course, we have our own January 1. So what is the new beginning? It's kind of whatever we decide it is. But I have a couple of other people's ideas about new beginnings I want to share with you. The first is in the form of a poem. It's by Helen Steiner Rice, and it's called, appropriately, New Beginnings, or A New Beginning. How often we wish for another chance to have a fresh beginning, a chance to blot out our mistakes and change failure into winning. It does not take a new year to make a brand new start. It only takes the deep desire to try with all your heart, to live a little better and always be forgiving, to add a little sunshine to the world in which we are living. So never give up in despair and think that you are through, for there's always a tomorrow and a chance to start anew. And then from our own Singing the Living Traditions book, this is number 494, if anybody wants to read along. It's by W.E.B. Du Bois, and he calls it, well, it doesn't really have a title, but it starts with a prayer for our souls. So I like to think of it, that's its unofficial title. The prayer for our souls is a petition for persistence, not for the one good deed or single thought, but deed on deed, and thought on thought, until day calling unto day shall make a life worth living.
Is Gary here? I think we're supposed to sing. We're going to sing. This song was originally an African-American song, Oh, You Know I've Been Changed. You know I've been changed, the angels in heaven done called my name. And my friend Madge changed the change into these words. Oh, you know we are one. Oh, you know we are one. Oh, you know we are one. We just come separate 'cause that's more fun. What's the first verse? Buddhist, Christian, Muslim and Jew. We just come separate 'cause that's more fun. just come separate, 'cause that's more fun. From every continent and every land, we just come separate, 'cause that's more fun. And oh, you know we are one. Oh, you know we are one. Oh, you know we are one. We just come separate, 'cause that's more fun. Coyote, lizard, leopard, and whale, we just come separate, 'cause that's more fun. Sunflower, crabgrass, willow, and kale, we just come separate, 'cause that's more fun. And oh, you know we are one. Oh, you know we are one. Oh, you know we are one. We just come separate. Why? 'Cause that's more fun.
Please open your hymnal to number 654, and we'll join in an offering and response, Impassioned Clay. Deep in ourselves resides the religious impulse. We have religion when we stop deluding ourselves that we are self-sufficient, self-sustaining, or self-derived. We have religion when our hearts are capable of leaping up at beauty, when our nerves are edged by some dream in the heart. We have religion when we have God in gratitude for all that we have received. We have religion when we look upon people with all their failings and still find them good. When we look beyond people to the grandeur in nature and to the purpose in our own heart. We have religion when we have done all we can, and then confidence trust ourselves with a life that is larger than ourselves. By Ralph Helverson.
My beloved church family, I'm delighted to see each and every one of you. So, I'm here with gratitude. I reflect on the past year, 2023, the ups and downs of our lives. Of course, our universal lives with all the troubles in the world have been very daunting, very depressing, and yet we still want to survive and live and do the best we can to add to balancing the scale to the good side. And so I was just reflecting on the year we've had and what we've done that I think falls into that category. So I made a small list. Maybe it's not so small, you probably can't see it, but it's closely written. And I made a list of everything that I could think of that happened in this last year. And this is the 4th year of God's love, which I think is kind of spectacular. Yeah. And of course it happens every month because everybody who has time and willingness pitches in and makes a beautiful meal for the people that really appreciate it. And that we've added the sandwich ministry now. And so there's another 100 and some people or actually 220 people every month that get a bite to eat when they're living on the streets. So I'm very proud of that. And I'm not a person that really experiences pride. My dad taught me that humility was a much better feature than pride. But I am proud of the work we've done. And not only that, the financial resources we've put behind it. That's a lot of money we've spent on God's love. In fact, we're probably approaching $10,000 by now. So this is good. And then I'm thinking about the other things we did. For instance, the God's Love picnic in June, and how that was kind of a blast, really, to go to the park, and everybody from our church was here, and we put on a nice meal, and it was different. So different for the people that are homeless. So I think about how our church has been going over this last year, and that thanks to your generosity and support, and thanks to our treasurer, Ken, who's made sense of all the financials, and is a pretty unique guy in this way. So most treasurers I've worked with over my years of being involved with nonprofits think the money's theirs in a certain way. Not that they actually own the money, but they're loath to give it out because their job is to, mind it. Well, one of the things about Ken is that he believes in what we do, and he knows that it takes money to do that, and that everybody is contributing money to do it. And so when we ask Ken, well, do we have money in our budget for this? His answer is unfailingly, yes. Ken believes in what we do. And what an incredible spirit to be in the position of handling our communal wallet. So I'm very thankful for Ken's work this year. And I find him as a colleague on the board to be outstanding. Let's see, just a couple other little things. The fact that we've created new groups this year. Fun with Georgia, who's the beloved board game person, and has brought them to our community once a month board games that have been intergenerational, and as far as I can tell, fun. And then our desire to get some outdoor activities, and Gary was very interested in leading a foot, and so far it hasn't been totally successful, but we're working on that, and Jan Horan is gonna bring us into some of the Montana outdoor activities. So there will be more activities for those of us that love to go for walks and hiking and things like that. And then the other thing I'm really pleased about this year is that Jackie and Karen put together their energy and created our new group, Search. And in my recollection of the last few years is that people have often said one thing they'd like to see in our congregation is adult RE. And we've had periods of it in the past and have been missing it. And so I'm so appreciative to those two for launching it and working with it, and it's an ongoing experiment. So, but nonetheless, there we go. Once a month, we get to devote ourselves to reading some very fine, mind-opening, spirit-opening literature, and then discussing it. So, and then the other thing is just the fact that we meet here every Sunday, and the gifts that you share from your own lives, that you're willing to get up here and talk about things and inspire us. And this is the beauty of lay-led, that we really get to see each other and share our gifts with each other. And I really couldn't think of a better group than the Unitarian Universalists to draw from their experience and knowledge as a group. So I consider us damn lucky. So we've got some things coming up in the future. I'll talk about that downstairs at the annual meeting. But I just wanted to acknowledge what a great year it's been for us in our congregation. And not so much the world, but we're carrying on. I feel in my own life that I walk a razor's edge. And on one side, I look down and see hell, all the variations of that are ongoing right now. And you know what they are. And on the other side, I see the beauty of life and the dear friends that I get to walk this path with. And my choice is always to lean to that side, to lean to love. And so I thank you for being here and making our community as supportive and loving as it is. So, in interest of wrapping this service up, we will extinguish the chalice. Does anybody feel like they'd like to put that light out right now? Oh, here comes Sam. Oh, Liam wants to come too. Can you do it? Can you both do it? No. Not really. Yes, you can. You can hold the thing. Oh. There we go. Please join me. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. This is the end of the YouTube recording, and I think Mackenzie is going to lead us in Joys and Concerns.